The T-screen in our family room crackles just before President Cartier fills the screen. I wonder briefly if Lawrence is watching him too, like the rest of America, or if he was given an advance showing. After all, the president is his grandfather. I remember the first time I met President Cartier. He was less gray then, less wrinkled. He was joking that Lawrence was too mature for a 6-year-old and asked me to take him under my wing, teach him how to be young. Now, 4 years later, staring into the T-screen on one of the biggest nights of my life, I wish I had some of Lawrence's maturity. I wish I weren't so afraid. President Cartier smiles widely into the camera and begins his talk. It's pre-recorded, the same talk given every year to each new group of 10-year-olds. I'm told they used to show the video in class on the first day of school, but so many children left crying that they felt doing it at home was better. I'm not so sure. Right now, it's 8 o'clock in the evening, which means I have only 4 hours until they come. 4 hours to prepare. "Ladies and gentlemen of our beloved nation," President Cartier begins, "today marks the first day of your journey to adulthood. It is not to be taken lightly, but rest assured, your parents and older siblings sitting with you have endured this same talk. Time has not changed our process, which in the very least should bring you comfort." He smiles again, this time in that condescending way that adults do. It's supposed to reassure us. It doesn't. "Parents, please hand over your child's taking patch." Daddy holds out the tiny silver case to me, the silver catching the light from the composite crystal chandelier above us. I try to steady my hands as I sit it in my lap, my legs jumping ever so slightly. "Now, boys and girls, please listen carefully to these instructions, as they will not be repeated." The screen dims and an image appears of America just before the fall. A voiceover blasts from the T-screen, explaining all the things I already know. Power led to the most destructive war in our history, World War IV. The screen cuts to the full scope of the nuclear war, showing city after city, at first beautiful and strong, and then the bomb hits and there is nothing left but rubble and smoke and sadness. Our world, decimated and no longer able to thrive. I lower my eyes from the screen, hoping Daddy doesn't notice. The commander doesn't appreciate weakness, even in his daughter, but it saddens me to think how far we fell. I lift my head again and focus back on the screen, anxiously awaiting the important part, the part where the ancients attacked. I watch as the screen changes to the alien crafts arriving in our skies, watch as more and more appear until they look like large flocks of birds. There are too many to count, too many to defend against.